Friendinfo Adventure Co. is an immaturely mature podcast. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Howdy, hey, howdy, everybody. It's me, your Bunkamaster Riley here. And we got a special... I'm done with that. We got a special flashback episode. This one is going to be Matt's flashback.
I'm Matt. I play Good Boy, and a frivolous fact about him is that he is a sand surfer.
Like, okay.
I don't know what that means, but
I just imagine like windsurfing on water, but just on sand.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like that. I was thinking of sand dunes. Like maybe there's places in Alaspis, that's our country kind of place, by the way, that the dunes kind of move, right? The sand dunes move and you can surf on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Windsurfing through sand also sounds really cool.
It's up to you.
You've heard her voice already. We've got Rebecca Frost. She's got a couple of things that she does. She's got the Geek Show podcast, and you've got, oh shoot, what was the name?
Say the name.
Something Critic Darling? Critics
Oh,
Darling?
yeah, the Critics Darling.
The Critics Darling. Oh, I was so damn close.
It's okay. It's okay. It's brand new. Like I literally just launched it like less than 2 weeks ago. So it's just my new YouTube venture that I'm on where I just want to talk about movies and stuff.
Yeah, and I watched the Oscars predictions, and where you predicted that a giant sandworm would come and just destroy the whole stage. You were so close.
It's got a vendetta
crazy.
against sand surfers.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah.
The Oscars in this are very different in Alaspis than in, Earth.
Slaps are required.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's not a scandal. It's a scandal if there's not a slap.
Yeah.
If a presenter doesn't get slapped or shot, what are we doing here?
Yeah, and then everybody on social media is like, if I could just never hear about there not being a slap on this year's Oscars ever again, I would be pretty happy.
That's fair. So you're playing a character.
I am playing a character.
Yeah, we're not going to introduce them here, but you still can have a frivolous fact.
Yeah, my character goes absolutely apeshit for nachos.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nachos exist in this, right?
Of course they do. Come on.
Nachos, I think, are a universal food.
Yeah, like it may be a wild world that has no rules, except for where it does have rules, but they're not like uncultured swine. Okay, wait, no, they are uncultured swine, but I mean, still, nachos.
I was dying to know where you were going with that.
There's nowhere. I'm going nowhere. Nachos exist.
Nachos.
How the hell could they not?
If there's a world without nachos, I don't want to live in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right? That's what I'm saying. We could be playing like cavemen and trolls, and nachos will definitely
Cave
exist.
nachos, yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely cave nachos. So
Yeah.
you don't want to know what the cheese is, though. Any toppings on the nachos?
Anything and everything, baby.
Ooh, okay. Jalapenos.
Surprise me. Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay. That was the only topping I had.
Okay, yeah. Just chips and jalapenos.
Well, no, I mean cheese, of course. You can't, like, by definition, you can't just have chips not drenched in cheese.
You just gotta have a variety. Okay, so you gotta have your cheese. The thing about nachos, okay? Nachos. It's so interchangeable, right? Your chip, you don't have to have a chip. You can have like a pita and hummus plate. That's nachos, right? And then toppings are carrots and, or you can just have chips and a meat, cheese and a meat based, name your meat, and then veggies, whatever veggies you want. You just pop them right on there. And as long as they're not just room temperature, but actually warm, then they're good.
I love it. This has been Nacho Corner with Rebecca Frost. This is the corner you're looking for. Oh, I have to do a frivolous fact. So I already introduced myself, Riley, the BM. Frivolous fact about Alaspis is that there are 369 varieties of cheese.
Oh, so many nacho variations.
How many cheeses are there in real life? Is that not a lot?
Google. By some estimates, there are more than 1,800 different types of cheese in the world.
Shit. I meant 369,000. You didn't let me finish.
Well, and there are almost as many ways of classifying them. Cheese can be classified by milk. That's what Google says.
And that's what nachos actually are on Alaspis, is that they are just chips with milk poured on them.
Chips with some kind of milk product on them.
Was that Matt?
Yeah.
Are you gagging?
That was the least appetizing thing I think I've ever heard.
Oh my gosh.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I felt like I was doing such a high number, and then as soon as I said it, I knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't a high
it's
number.
One of those things where you're like, I know it's going to be higher, and I'm going to guess way too low.
Yeah. I'm like, it can't be like that much higher, right? No, it is. Previously on Friend and Foe Adventure Co. Matt's psycho character, Jorm Hawrkins or Frederick, whatever you want to call him, has gotten into a bit of a scuffle here and there. He lost his other bandit friends, and then he went off on an adventure with Danae and just totally fucked up this whole bandit camp, killed everyone there with Danae, and then she left, and he had tied a string, some shoelaces onto his buzz axe so that he could recall it like all the other psychos do with their buzz axes. He's learning, and that's pretty much where we left him. Flashbacks, huh? Here's this psycho. He's got a new buzz axe, a new mask, still shirtless, but he's beefing up. It's been about a week of walking through this desert. He took a board with him, a plank of wood that had blown up and sand surfed just a little bit, but he didn't have a proper sail, so, couldn't do much of it. Been a pretty slow process to get to the next town, but there it is. There's a town not far ahead of you.
Okay, I'm going to walk to it, I guess.
You get there, it's mid-morning. As you walk into town, you can see the streets are kind of lined up like some sort of celebration might be happening soon. Almost immediately as you enter, there's a bar to your left that is burnt down and closed. There's that. And you continue to walk in, and there is the old sherifftorium that is also burnt down. So it looks like somewhat recently, both of these buildings have been lit on fire. Further up ahead, it's starting to get more and more people around, and you're getting a couple of looks as you walk in, and people are kind of hovering over their holsters as they see this buff psycho coming into town.
Guess I'm gonna try and find out what happened. Gonna go ask somebody what happened.
Okay, yeah. Describe the person that you're gonna approach.
I have to describe them?
Yeah.
That's not for you, the BM, to do.
No way. I'm saying, who would Good Boy go to? Would he go to a child? Would he go to a full-grown man? Would he...
Giant psycho approaching a child. What happened here?
Yeah.
I think just the closest person.
Okay, literally closest person. Here we go. I'm going to roll to see who that will be. Okay, so you approach a woman. She looks not as scared as other people. She kind of eyes you up and down. You're quite a bit taller than her.
Hey, friend. What happened here? That felt natural.
You seem a little bit different than other psychos. What's your deal, bud? Champ?
Like, why am I different than other psychos?
Yeah, normally they don't come into town unless they're raiding the place. Are you looking to cause a little bit of trouble there?
Yeah, we'll see how the day goes. Not yet.
Okay. All right. Respectable. That's the response any normal human being would give.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get it.
Are you talking about the fair? Or are you talking about the celebration? Or are you talking about the building, the sherifftorium there? Oh, and that bar down the street too.
Well, I'm talking about both now. I was talking about the burned buildings, but I mean, if there's a fair, I have to talk about that.
The bar and the sherifftorium, they got burnt down earlier this week. 2 rascals, vault hunters, they came and they killed this woman and her mistress? What do you call him? What do you call the mister? It's not a mistress because they're male. She was cheating on her husband.
The mastress?
The mastress? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with what Cindy right there just said. Mastress. Yeah. Thanks, Cindy.
You're welcome.
They killed them, and they had burnt down the bar earlier in the day, and then killed those people, and then one of them got arrested. The other one, to help them escape, burnt down the sherifftorium. Vault hunters, they're nuts. They are so nuts.
Oh, yeah, the worst.
Nearly as bad as I mean, no offense, but bandits and psychos. You get it.
Yeah.
The Chicago Tribune in 2012 says you call them a mistress.
Oh, no. A mistress. Okay.
But literally everywhere else says paramour.
Oh, well, that's but a paramour could be like single.
A band.
And a band, right? Like
that doesn't feel like it has the same like negative
connotation
to it.
Yeah. That's why there is no male equivalent, because we live in a sexist society. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Whoa, bringing in the news. Like a big of words. So yeah, so she just told you that's what happened there. After they burnt down the sherifftorium, the two vault hunters just skipped town. I think there's bounties out on them, actually. If you go to the bounty shop, I'm sure they have the drawings of them.
A bounty shop?
Yeah, the bounty shop. Normal
Take me down to the bounty shop.
Yeah. You can go get your rewards for capturing fugitives or your laundry detergent.
Well, other towns, they don't necessarily care if you kill, as long as they have a bounty on them and it's properly paid for. They got the right permits, as long as the adventure company, or the bounty shop as I called it, as long as they have those permits and everything, they don't normally care. But here we're a little bit more civilized. We don't like that kind of shit. It must have been like a black bounty or something.
Ah, man, that's rough. Good luck with that.
Yeah, thanks. What brings you to I don't fucking know?
Is that the name of the town?
Oh, yeah, you're not from around here. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Or some people call it Idifk.
Okay.
It's a little shorter, I guess.
See if I can remember to just, an hour ago. Let me think back. I'm pretty sure what happened was I was injured and then dropped off, and this was the nearest town. Does that sound right? God?
No. We put this at like a kind of a weekish later. Didn't I say that earlier?
I think you did.
Yeah, like you were walking from the destruction that Danae did, and that you and Danae did. And then like a week later, you came to Idifk.
Okay. Sorry, I was wrong. It was a week ago. Time just blends together sometimes,
You're more coherent than other psychos, so I'm impressed already that we've had this much conversation. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So those two vault hunters skip town. I'm pretty sure that there's an official bounty out on them. And you look nice and strong, so maybe you want to go. And it's sort of like vault hunting, but better because you get to kill vault hunters. I can take you to the bounty-torium.
I mean, yeah, I could always use the money.
Well, let's go this way then. I'll guide you. And she starts walking down the street. Do you follow?
No.
She turns around and says, "Oh, but you need to follow." Like, she walks back and she grabs your hand and starts pulling you towards there.
Okay, sorry.
And it's the first kind, gentle touch that you felt in years as she grabs your hand.
I don't like it.
You can't recall the last time a woman touched you this way. Simply holding your hand, guiding you, takes you back to dear mama. All right, so as you're walking, are you going now?
Yeah.
No, he's firmly planted.
Well, then fuck this. I'm making the story go. The wind blows and you stumble forward. And it just keeps blowing and you keep stumbling forward.
The road turns into a conveyor belt.
Yeah. You've been on roller skates this whole time.
You start walking down the street, and as you're going, you hear people talking, lots of conversation, but there's two men who are being a lot louder, and you hear something about bandits. We found their hideout. It was way out there, way out by some dunes, and we took some mortars. We shot them out, but we didn't calculate for the wind and mist, and they started to come after us, so we got the hell out of there. Are you serious? So you missed the lair? I didn't miss the lair. He missed the lair. And the guy points in your direction. A guy behind him shrugs his shoulders like,
I didn't miss shit.
And you and the woman are walking past right at that moment, and it looks like he points at you, good boy, when he says, he missed the lair.
Is he talking to me? I missed the lair?
What are you talking about? The woman turns to you and then this old man starts to walk up, says, "Oh, you're late. You're late. It's good that you're here, though. I've been looking for you. We've been waiting. We can't start without you. It's your big day. Come with me." And he grabs your arm. Little old frail man. He's got a nice little wooden cane, and he starts guiding you, grabbing your arm and pulling you kind of. He tries to pull you. You are a big psycho.
This town is full of grabby people.
I know, right? He's trying to pull you, but you are a cement truck to him.
Okay. I follow him. There's no story if I don't. I follow him.
Right.
For fear of him ripping his old frail arm out if you don't move.
He looks kind of worried as he tries to do it. And then when you start to go, he looks relieved, like, "Oh, still got it." And keeps going. And you walk through the crowd. People kind of split as you go down, and they're kind of looking and mumbling, murmuring to each other. And you get to this stage, and this stage is nicely decorated. There's nice lanterns around. There's a podium in the middle, and he walks you up the stairs and then has you stand kind of in the back. So the old man leaves you there, and he says, "Oh, wait right there. I'll cue you in." And then he walks up to the podium, and he says, "We've got the re-elected mayor here. We're ready to start." And people start murmuring even more, like, "What? No, it doesn't look the same as you've been working out. No way, man. That guy's always been fat. Oh, maybe he's on steroids."
Hey, I don't think that's the same guy.
I know, we're all excited, so let's not delay this any further. Come on up, mayor." And he looks back at you and motions you to come forward.
Okay. And I walk forward.
"You've served this town for many years, more than most mayors. Most mayors die, and I am impressed. We're all impressed, and you have done such great work. Despite the travesty that happened earlier this week, we all have faith that you'll lead us into the future, and that we'll be able to get vengeance and be able to rebuild those better, because that is the type of mayor that you are. So, without further delay, do you solemnly swear to protect the sherifftorium, the restaurantorium, the moneytorium, the museumatorium, the auditorium-torium,
The children-torium,
the school-torium, the old folks' home-atorium, the town-atorium?"
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Yes, exactly. You're going to serve, I don't fucking know, so fucking good, sir. And with that, I declare you mayor again. And the crowd starts to cheer. Then this guy in a nice suit comes running up. I'm here. What are you doing, old man Jenkins?" "Well, you can't be on the stage. We're doing a ceremony. I guess we're finished now, but meet your mayor again." "Meet your old man, you've gone senile. I'm the mayor. They reelected me." "Nope." "This guy's the mayor. I heard it earlier. They said Mr. Mayor."
"I'm Mr. Mayor."
And people in the crowd kind of laugh. "Mr. Mayor."
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor.
No, I was the one elected. This is ridiculous, old man Jenkins. "Well, there's not really anything you can do about it. He's already been elected. He's already been sworn in. We've done the inauguration. We're about to start the fair. Tough titties.
Start the mayor fair. Start the mayor fair. Start the mayor fair."
The only thing you can do is go through the process of paperwork. You know that I'm a fan of order and law and making sure shit gets done right. So I'm going to, but it's going to be done, and it's going to be done fast and efficiently, like the repairs on this town will be done when I'm back in charge. Okay, bye. Okay.
Start the mayor fair.
Bye.
Start the mayor fair.
Let's start this fair. And the man breaks open the top of his cane and presses this button on it, and he starts spraying out beer into the crowd, and the crowd's going wild. Yeah, Mr. Mayor!
Mr. Mayor! Mr. Mayor! Beer king! Beer king!
What? Beer or king?
Beer cane.
Beer cane. Oh, beer cane. I was like, and that's how he becomes beer. He goes, did I hear be our king? What did you say, king? I guess we can make him king too. Oh my gosh. Celebrations start. People start putting off fireworks and drinking, and there's carnival games on the street. People keep coming up to you and being like, well, hey there, Mr. Mayor. We're excited to have you.
Do I get to cut a ribbon with giant scissors at all? Maybe?
I bet that once the sherifftorium or that bar is repaired, you can. Any sort of opening, really, right?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to do that right now. Okay.
Oh, hey, I've got a can of soup over here. I can open that, but you can cut a ribbon before that.
We could set up a ribbon outside your office, and then before you go to work on Monday, you could cut it. Oh, but I guess the scissors are in the office.
But that's a good idea, Sailor. You could go in there and grab them, right? Like, you're not doing anything.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing anything. Sailor's never doing anything. Y'all just go get scissors.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Thank you. So, yeah, do you want to do that? I mean, there's a little bit of partying going, and then you can come back and be like, oh, it's ready for you.
Okay.
The festivities go. You were there mid-morning, afternoon, it rolls on. You do this big lunch, and he says, well, the old man comes back up to you and says, well, let's get you to your office. I think they got the ribbon set up. Hopefully they have the scissors. So they guide you to the City Hall Auditorium. It's a nice building, by itself. Classic kind of City Hall Auditorium look. There is a ribbon. What color is the ribbon set up in front of it? What'd you find?
I actually found some police tape that was set up in front of the baratorium. So I just kind of haphazardly tied the police tape to two of the statues that are outside the door.
What are the statues of? Both of you come up with one thing.
One of them is the founder of I don't fucking know, and it's just a guy looking like this with his arms up and his shoulders shrugged, like I don't fucking know.
The other one is the real former mayor who was supposed to be sworn in.
Nice. So a guy in a nice suit, little bit of a beer very gut thin, going on.
Very thin and narrow.
Yeah, narrow beer gut. He's very oddly proportioned because I think I said he had a gut when I introduced him.
I mean, skinny people can have gut. I mean, thin, narrow people can have guts too.
This is very true. So it's tied to him. You look nothing alike. And then there is a woman that's standing there with a giant pair of scissors.
I tracked these down from the giant novelty scissors-atorium. Here you go.
Thank you. I now declare this crime scene open. And I cut it.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Go, Mr. Mayor. Is that crime scene, Tash? Just pretend.
Congratulations on on completing your first order of business, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, thank you.
The old man grabs your hand again. Old man Jenkins, he starts leading you up the stairs, but he is struggling. It's going real slow. There's 18 steps to this thing.
Okay. What I'm going to do? I'm going to pick him up with my other hand so that he doesn't notice. He still thinks that he's leading me up the stairs, and I'm just going to walk up the stairs.
Oh, that's cute. So you if he's grabbing your right arm, your left arm goes behind your back and then grabs him and just lightly lifts him up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
Pick him up, put him in your pocket.
Yeah. Who says that we're not sweet on this podcast? As long as if it was a child, they'd be dead by now, but all right. Yeah. So then you get to the top, you go inside, they take you up to the top floor, and there's this big, beautiful office. There's a picture of the old mayor's kids and wife on there. And he's got little trinkets and bobbleheads. It says, welcome back to your office. I don't know why I took you here. You've done this a couple of times. You're in this nice office, and he leaves you in there alone. As he's leaving, he's like, door open or closed?
Open. My door is always open.
Okay, great. And he pushes the door open all the way so that the door is pretty much, flush with the wall. You know how doors do when they're all the way open. And then he leaves.
And as soon as he leaves, the door slams shut because Sailor's been standing behind it the whole time, just waiting for her opportunity to talk to this guy.
Oh, hi.
You're not the mayor.
I'm pretty sure I am. I have a sash.
Listen, I know this town is full of idiots and they probably don't see shape, but I've worked very close with the mayor and I can see where some wires have been crossed.
You know, I did think that it was weird that I was somehow sworn in when I'd only been in town for like 5 minutes, but I just kind of figured I'd forgotten the election.
Yeah, what are you even doing here?
No, I was, what was I doing?
You don't fucking know? That's ironic.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, I get it now.
Well, listen, I'm feeling generous. So I used to work for the former Mr. Mayor, and I'm willing to extend my services to you for the good of the city.
All right. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, so that sounds great.
Well, my name is Sailor Twift, and I can be your resource for anything in the city. You need to know anything, I'm your gal. I can find out absolutely anything about anyone and any place.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. You know what? I'll take it. You're hired.
I don't have anything to say. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what does a mayor do?
Ironically, I don't know either. The previous Mr. Mayor used to just like sit in his chair a lot and just kind of doodle.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, but to be fair, he did make a promise during his re-election campaign that he was going to fix the baratorium and he was going to fix all the rotatoriums. So I don't know if you want to start finding time in your day for that and your dayatorium for that, or if you just want to take your first day in town to actually kind of get situated and settle down.
Maybe it would be good to go look around to see what needs to be done in the townatorium.
A rotatorium is just like the roads, right? Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So good. It's my favorite one. You hear a soft little knock at the door.
Who is it?
Paul? It's Paul.
Paul's cool. I can vouch for Paul.
Okay, cool. Come on in, Paul.
Oh, thanks. And he opens the door. Are you going to keep the same people on staff as the old mayor? Are we fired?
You know what? I made a campaign promise to keep jobs in this town, so you're all still here.
Oh, great. Okay, great. So I'm Paul. I said that at the door, and I give the mayor like the things that he kind of has to do, the little checklist. Or sometimes I just ask him the questions and he tells me what laws he wants to make about it, or problems. And he just tells me what solutions and I write them down and then I pass it down to the little, the other underlings. I guess I'm kind of their underling too. So like I'm an underling's underling. I think that's what the old mayor used to call me. Paul underling.
The underling king.
Ooh, call me the underling king. Do you want to go over a couple of things real quick?
Yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Kind of just two things on here right now. There was those vault hunters. What do you want? What do you want to do with those guys? Do you want us to send people out? Well, one was a woman. I said guys, and that's just like a colloquial for everybody. It's all gender.
Yeah, I get it.
Non-gender encompassing.
Yeah, you're a guy. He's a guy. She's a guy.
We're all guys.
We're all guys.
He's a dude. She's a dude. We're a dude. We're all dudes.
Yeah.
So what do you want us to do? Do you want us to increase the bounty? I mean, it's been a half a week. Do you want to increase the bounty or keep it at a cool 50,000?
Let's. You know what? Let's go crazy and increase it.
Okay, what number?
50,001.
That's not very. Oh, you're the mayor. Yes. Okay, you got it. All right. Second order of business is that we've got to repair those sherifftoriums. He promised again that he'd get those repaired. The sherifftorium and the baratorium. Which one's the priority?
I mean, obviously the baratorium.
There are a couple of baratoriums around the city. They're not uncommon. There's only one Sheriff Torium, but you're the mayor. It's your call.
I'm still going to say the Bartorium.
Okay, yep, great. That's it. That's all I have. Okay, bye. Door open or closed?
Open. My door is always open. Or closed. Open? Closed.
He looks really uncomfortable. He says, I'm just going to close this.
Wait, open. No, closed.
He like halfway... He's halfway closed it, and then he starts to open it again, and then you say the close thing again, and he pulls it closed, and but it's super slow. Like this door doesn't even normally creak, but he's pulling it so slowly that it starts to creak.
And he like peeks back in just like a tiny little bit before he like finally shuts it.
You see an eyeball. You see the Einod shake a little. And then he shuts it.
I wanted to open.
And Sailor is gone. She's not standing behind the door anymore. But you were looking at the door like the whole time. So we don't know.
The door's shut and there's no Sailor behind there. And you're alone in your office again. Just about to leave to go check out the town if you wanted. Or we can even time jump to like another day or something. It's no rules here.
Let's just go check out the town.
Especially because the mayor fair is going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's like kind of winding down, right? Like they operate from like certain hours, right? They're on government time.
Paul spent a long time closing that door.
He did, yeah. Sun's setting.
Is there time for some cotton candy and skee ball?
You better go check. You open the door and start rushing out because you're really excited. You don't want to miss that. And you pretty much run into Paul because he's sitting there still writing his notes and he drops his pen and his paper. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. My bad.
I said door open, Paul.
I'm so sorry, sir. It won't happen again, I promise. And he's still on his hands and knees picking up his pencil and his papers. And he doggy walks over to the door and pushes it open.
Why are you lying on the cold, hard ground?
Whoa. Whoa. He gets up. He's sorry. He brushes himself off.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so mean, Paul. I'm low on cotton candy.
Well, you better hurry on over there, sir.
I need my fix.
I think they're shutting down the fair here within an hour or so.
All right, I'm on my way.
You rush off knowing you've only got an hour to get as much cotton candy into your system as possible. At the front, you see a clerk desk and the old mayor, who should have been elected rightfully, arguing with the clerk there. I just need the right forms to get myself back into office. They inaugurated the wrong person. They swore in. That's the right word. You know what I'm talking about, Janice. Don't make this more. But I assume you're just running. Like you don't necessarily care about that, right?
Yeah, no, I don't care.
You leave as he's going on and on about.
Actually, wait. I think as I'm running by, I say, "Out of the way, important mayoral business."
The ex-mayor looks so peeved as you run past him. Like, what did he just say? What mayor business? He doesn't even know what he's doing. He doesn't even know where he is. Probably fucking psychos. Yeah, you leave and you get to the fair. Roll me a traverse check.
Just rolled a straight up 7.
You are so excited. You see some festivities are being cleaned up. Some people are wheeling carts and you think that you can jump over, parkour over one of the carts. You totally biff it and land into a cart full of flowers.
Oh, man.
Just like the movies.
And the person pushing the cart looks at you and says, "You got that James Dean daydream look in your eyes." What's on your mind, Mr. Mayor?
I need cotton candy stat. This is important city business.
Flowers ain't cotton candy, so you best be getting over to the main street.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right.
The Main Street Auditorium.
Thank you, sailor.
You're welcome.
Where does she go? Where does she come from? Where does she go?
I don't know, Mary. It's me, your husband, Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe, you're supposed to be manning the cotton candy station.
I'm on my way. Very important mayoral business.
Oh, that husband of mine. Ooh. There goes Cotton Eye Joe. Goes to Main Street. You follow him there, and you can just follow him straight to the cotton candy thing. But you had a little bit of a scuffle there, and you got there a little bit later than you would have liked to.
What can I do for you, Mr. Mayor?
Is there any cotton candy left?
Is there any cotton candy left for you, Mr. Mayor? Not a whole lot, but I'll see what I can whip up for you. And he goes to the back and starts futzing with his various bottles. I don't know how cotton candy's made.
Spider webs?
I got this jar of spider webs. They got cotton candy comes out their butt. Can I interest you in that?
You know what? That'll have to do. I'll take it.
Cotton Eye Joe dumps all of the spiders into the little cotton candy machine. Whips it right up. Here you go, Mr. Mayor. 1 spider butt cotton candy. This one's on me. Congratulations on your re-election.
Thanks, Cotton Eye Joe. Don't know what I'd do without you.
You're welcome.
If it wasn't for you, I'd be married a long time ago.
Well, what can I say? I'm a womanizer.
What? You would have been married a long time ago if not for Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, that's the only other lyric in the song.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
you mean you don't know the lyrics to Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh my gosh! I was trying to think of Taylor Swift lyrics.
No, this is Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh my gosh! Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah. You spend the rest of the evening shaking hands with people. They bring their babies and they're like, "Will you kiss my baby?" You kiss babies?
You kiss babies, you pervert?
You gonna do that, you little sicko? You
oh
sick
my
little
God,
psycho?
This guy over here likes kissing babies.
I don't.
Kiss the baby.
Is there some sort of stamp that I can do? Some sort of...
Sailor shows up with a stamp that's just one of those cartoonish red lips.
Oh, thank God.
You're welcome.
There we go. I stamp lips on the babies' foreheads.
Oh, thank you. This seems like a much nicer, kinder, gentler way to kiss babies than you used to kiss them in past terms.
Yeah, the previous mayor was not so gentle. Lots of smooshed heads, if you know what I mean.
It's actually a law that he had to kiss babies. It was really weird.
He's the one who sponsored the bill and got it through the House. So I think he likes it.
I never understood it. Maybe as the new mayor, you could get rid of that.
Yeah, does the new mayor have veto powers?
I don't know. Sailor.
Yeah, what's up?
Do I have veto powers?
You're the mayor. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, cool.
There's power is an illusion. You can just kind of do whatever you want. Who's going to tell you no?
That's very true. Oh boy, I might.
But the question is, now do you use your powers for good or for evil?
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you what, the old mayor definitely was trying for evil, but not super great at it.
Oh, this opens up all sorts of possibilities for me. I'll have to think about this.
I'm going to pray on this. I'm going to go to the churchatorium and give a little pray-ski.
Sit in the little confessional-torium in one of the many pew-atoriums.
It's nice, though, because they got those cushion-toriums on them. You spend the rest of the evening kind of doing things like that, shaking hands, people saying, "Oh, I hope you have big plans. Oh, we've got these problems. Oh, blah, blah, blah." Those guys that had said earlier the whole that they were trying to mortar these bandits. What are you going to do about the bandit problem?
I was thinking more...
They look very, very nervous as you say more and eyeing you as a psycho.
More bandits?
Yeah. Yeah, just more.
More bandits?
I mean, who doesn't like more bandits? I know I always like more bandits.
Oh no, have we made a mistake not electing this guy that got inaugurated?
Well, okay, hold on. Let's try to see the silver lining of this, okay? More bandits means more bounties, which means more money in our pockets to stimulate the economy?
Exactly, trickle-down economics.
I think I learned all about that at the Reagatorium.
I think that kind of makes sense. Actually, roll it.
Oh. Wait, was I rolling for that?
Yeah, I'm going to make you roll the talk check because you're the mayor, which you still have a -4.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter anyway because I rolled a nat 1.
We don't think that's a good idea. Are you open to feedback on the bandits idea?
I mean, I guess so.
We don't like it.
I mean, the toilets here barely work with trickle-down economics. I just don't think that's actually going to work on a grander scale.
Well, you know what? I'm the government now, and I say this is how it works. Commentary.
All right, if you say so, Mr. Mayor.
I was going to have you roll an intimidation talk, which I would just let you take off the -4. So whatever you naturally roll.
It's a 17.
Okay, whatever you say, Mr. Mayor.
Almost forgot he's a psycho because of his name, Mr. Mayor.
And he's a psycho because he's the mayor. High five.
Oh.
That's right. I'm a psycho and I believe in trickle-down economics.
Unrelated.
Matt, unrelated, out of the game.
Yeah, no, that was just a fun little fact about me.
That was a frivolous fact.
The old mayor said he was going to bring new jobs. So now that's your job because you were elected as him, right? That's how this works?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've already created one job, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far. Created my own job.
Oh, and one could say he's crushing it.
Yeah.
On day one, job creator.
And it's a new title, Mr. Mayor. That's great.
So there's that. I also recently just created a bunch of new bandit jobs. So gonna need people to, hunt them down. So that's double.
Creating jobs for hunters, you can't deny. The man's got an eye for government.
I mean, that is impressive, but are you hiring townspeople to become bandits and then for other townspeople to hunt down those townspeople that are now bandits?
Give me some guns. I'll go bandit on everybody's asses. Whatever you want.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I guess that's jobs. Them's jobs, so...
Them's jobs.
Roll a talk check on it with the -4.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Wowzers.
You know what? When you put it like that, it does make a lot of sense.
Jobs.
Wow, this new mayor really thinks outside of the box. I'm impressed.
Yeah, what are you going to do about the wealth gap here in town?
Make it bigger.
Make it bigger.
Yeah.
So we've got some families on the edge of town who are really struggling, and you want to make it worse?
Exactly. You know what? I feel like they've been freeloading for too long off this town.
Mom, when can we buy me a right shoe?
Honey, I'm trying to talk to the mayor about that, but it sounds like you're going to have to keep waiting, baby.
Yeah. Right shoes are for winners.
You heard the man. Right shoes are for winners.
The child looks at the string of shoelaces that you have tied around your wrist. It trails down and then wraps around and up your back into the buzz axe that's strapped to your back. Could I have at least a shoelace? It looks like you've got a couple. Then I could tie my one shoe, my left shoe, and it will stop falling off.
No.
Well, you heard the man, honey. Let's hobble home to our tent on the edge of town.
Roll a talk check.
Oh, good lord. That's a nat 1 again.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
So I guess I'll keep up talks with the rest of the Borderlanders in the Borderlands about our revolution.
Even a rich guy walking by says, I'm on the wealthy side, and I think that's even a little harsh.
Sir, you don't have to say you're on the wealthy side. We can tell by your white suit and how you talk.
Yes, but did you see my monocle as well?
Yes, we saw your monocle.
The top hat, it's black with a white band around
and
it.
And the cane.
Yes, but what's at the tip of the cane?
A diamond.
Thank you, commoner.
Yeah, don't have to say it. I know.
Well, I'll just be on my way to my nice house.
We can all see it.
With my 18 spare bedrooms that I never ever go into, but I do have butlers check on them to make sure that none of you filth get into them.
We do see the lights on all day and all night in every single room.
Well, when you've got money to spare for bills, energy costs, who the hell cares?
Entire garden full of topiary.
Well, topiary, as I would say, but I'm not a commoner like the mayor here.
You gonna take that, Mr. Mayor? This guy called you a commoner.
No, I think he's right. I don't have topiary or a cane.
That's what I thought. He keeps on walking, tapping that cane, and he's got a little more of a swagger, like, I defeated a psycho.
Yeah.
So you keep asking, or, you keep meeting random townsfolk like this. That's how that goes. Let's jump forward a week. What kind of things have you done as the mayor?
I can tell you what, he's gone to Cotton Eye Joe's at least once a day.
Yeah. I've tried to pass a lot of bills relating to cotton candy.
All right, so a week has gone by. You've passed a lot of cotton candy related bills. You get that soft knock at the door.
Who is it?
Paul. It's Paul.
Come on in, Paul.
Thanks. And he opens the door, comes in. For a guy that says your door's always open, your door is closed a lot. A lot of us have noticed. I just wanted to bring it up, but that's not why I'm here. Please don't be mad at me. Please don't kill me.
I keep telling you to keep it open, Paul.
Right. While I'm in here, do you want it open or closed?
I mean, while you're in here, I want it closed.
Okay. And he closes it hesitantly. Sir, a lot of people are a little bit unhappy with these cotton candy.
Paul.
Yeah?
What did I say about my door being open? I said it's always open. That was a test, Paul.
You're right.
That was a test.
I failed.
And you failed.
He turns around and opens it very quickly.
Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome, sir. Your praise means everything to me. Okay. I'm still alive. We're making it through here. Okay, so you've been passing a lot of cotton candy related bills. There's still other problems. They're slowly working on that bar. I know you gave them that, but a lot of resources are still going towards harvesting spiders and other insects that can make webs. There's not a lot of them that make webs. I think it's kind of just spiders.
I'm not going to correct you.
We don't know. We honestly have no idea. You know what? Actually, there are spider ants, but they're a little bit more dangerous. They can throw huge chunks of webs. Really, that would be huge if we could get spider ants. Oh, I wonder if we could farm. You know what? I'm getting sidetracked. There's a caravan that has been transporting goods in and out of the town. It's really our main trade source. So supplies are running even lower than normal. Is there anything you can do about that?
You know what, Paul? I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't hear anything you said over all that noise that's coming in through the door. Why is the door open?
You son of a bitch! Paul, much like the BM right now, buries his head in his hands and is fighting back tears. He is so confused on what to do. He feels like he's already walking on eggshells. He's so afraid he's going to lose his job or his life. Losing his life might be a relief.
So the door mysteriously swings closed again and Sailor appears from behind the door again.
Paul jumps and looks, what the hell? How long have you...
Thank you, Sailor. It's so hard to find good help around here.
Well, don't appreciate being referred to as the help, but, Mr. Mayor, I've been kind of paying attention to what the town's going through, and those caravan that Paul referenced that I know you didn't hear a single word about. There's these people who bring in all of the things for Joe and his cotton candy shop, and we haven't been getting those because the bandits have been taking them. Thank you. And I think now you understand the severity of the situation.
I definitely do. Why is this the first I've been hearing about this, Paul?
Paul's fingers split to reveal his eyes just for a moment and then close again. And he's shaking visibly. I don't know, sir. I'm sorry. I tried.
Well, we need to do something about this.
What do you propose, sir?
This has to stop. I'll handle this one personally.
What do you mean, sir?
I'm gonna go out and stop these bandits once and for all.
Okay, just you?
I mean, no, I'm sure somebody will have to come help me.
I've got nothing else going on, so
There we go.
I can come with you.
Yeah, Sailor can come with me.
Oh, okay. Great. I guess it's not the reasons that it's fine. It's fine.
Paul,
Great.
Would you like to come, Paul? Are you sad that you didn't get an invite?
I mean, no, I'm sadder now that I'm getting an invite.
What is it that you do, Paul?
Well, I'm just supposed to come and communicate things that need to be done. That's what I've been doing for the last week. I'm in here multiple times a day. We have multiple conversations. I never know what the deal with the door is.
This is the first I've been hearing about this.
The door problem?
I've never seen this guy before in my life.
Exactly. Thank you, Sailor.
You're welcome.
Multiple conversations. You came over to my house uninvited and you met my mom.
You know what? I don't remember this, Paul. I think while we're gone, you need to think about responsibility and just think about it.
Like the word?
Yeah, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Just think about it. And Sailor like puts her hand in his face and like pushes him out of the way.
Oh gosh. I am not doing, I was so much better with the old mayor. I don't know this guy. I feel like the power's going to Sailor's head too.
She turns around and gives him a wink.
He sticks his tongue out. Not suggestively, not mockingly.
Just as a child.
No, not mockingly at all. He just sticks his tongue out for no reason. Just like his facial expression doesn't change at all. His tongue just drops out of his mouth. It just hangs out of there. He's shutting down. He has no idea what he's doing.
Can we go to the armatorium?
To get arms? Like an
armory? Like an armorytorium?
Oh, the armorytorium. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Mayor should have that on his key ring. He's the only one that has access to that.
Hey, take us there. Just kidding. I'll take us. I know where it is.
You go to the armorytorium.
We need to stock up if we're going to stop these bandits once and for all.
Let's do it.
Both of you can roll me a search check.
I rolled a 6 plus 5. Oh, plus 5. So 11.
I rolled a 2.
You get there and it is very sparse. There are not a lot of weapons in there or supplies.
What happened to all the weapons?
Oh, you know what? I gave them to all the new bandits.
God damn it. This is a punishment of your own design. Do you understand that?
Yeah, trickle down economics. Whoever would have thought that it would have backfired?
All right, it's okay. We don't need them. I got my cats. They can come with.
And suddenly, 3 cats appear.
Allow me to introduce you to my cats. We have Dr. Olivia Benson, my right-hand man, my girl Friday. This cat does everything. She goes anywhere. Also meet Meredith Grey, the gross one. She'll eat anything. And then also Benjamin Button, my tank. He'll fight anything and win every time.
Oh. Hello. It's nice to meet you all. I pet all of them.
Shake their little paws.
Yeah.
All right, but these guys, we don't need more weapons than these guys. I think we'll be okay.
Oh, perfect. A cat army. I love it.
Matt, you actually have an SMG, and it is a malefactor one, which is elemental. What element was it? I don't remember.
I might have it written down.
This was one that you got in a flashback. Danae had given you a malefactor SMG because you didn't have anything, I think.
I don't have it written down.
We're just going to roll me a D4.
I rolled a 2.
All right, so it's going to be a shock one. You have a malefactor SMG that you had gotten from Danae in your previous adventure. You're still carrying that. You also have your trusty backs, as you call it, once. And then Sailor, you have a sniper rifle, an LS sniper rifle.
Yes.
You do have some guns. And then you have very standard grenades. That's just about all that's in there is a couple of grenades. So each of you can have 3 grenades.
Hooray!
Oh, you know what? There's even one shield left in there. And it's just an absolute classic, a Shid's shield.
What?
That's like the weakest shield. That's the starter shield. You already have one. You always are wearing yours just in case. But dear old Mr. Mayor, he does not.
I don't have a shield?
No, you haven't had a shield up to now.
Who needs them?
Huh. Right? Exactly. And then I sort of like slowly, sneakily take it.
Roll a sneak check.
13.
If you are, you're looking right at him. You can just roll a search check and we'll see what comes up here.
Oh, that's an 18 before my search, which is plus 5. So I see you. Nothing gets by me.
Yeah. I have to reach around you to take it.
Just like super slowly. Just reaching.
Your bicep brushes against her nose as you're like reaching towards the shelf with it.
Could have handed it to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's get out of here.
No one knows exactly where these bandits are hiding out or anything about it. But maybe you do. Maybe you have some connections you can exploit. Or is there somewhere you would want to go investigate?
Where I would want to go investigate first is, where do we normally expect the cargo choo train truck, whatever it is, wherever that's coming from, and head in that direction because like stop it at the source, right?
Yeah. So you go to the town entrance, like the portatorium. Yep, exactly. And you see some old wagons that have sails on them.
This is the sand surfing.
Yeah, but this is sand boating.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. So get out of here, wealthy old man.
You think I would sand boats? I sand yachts.
Oh, get out of here.
On my way. And then you see a servant placing tissues in front of him as he walks, as he steps on the tissues.
And then another one picking them up behind him.
Yeah, so there you are. You're at the portatorium where the wagon ships normally come in. I'm
trying to think of how to like accomplish this. I want to know if anybody knows exactly where the bandits seem to be attacking these vessels as they come in. So I'm wondering, like, should I send Dr. Olivia Benson into like an office to retrieve like the manifests or like the documents or whatever that tell us exactly where?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Fantastic.
How do you communicate this to Dr. Olivia Benson?
The way I communicate this to Dr. Olivia Benson is telepathically. And so what I do is I turn and I stare very intensely at her and I bring my fingers up to my temple and have like a stare off with her. And then she gets it and then she doesn't.
Love it. That's so good.
But it's a time suck. Because like I have to like do it for a little. I can't just be like, okay, go do it. I have to like, it would happen faster if I just said what I wanted.
Good boy. You see her put her finger to her temple.
Real Professor X stuff.
And is staring real hard at the cat.
Cat telepathy.
Don't interrupt me. Then I have to start over.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
She starts over.
I forgot that I never knew this.
No, I mean, this is classic cat telepathy. Who hasn't seen this before?
You can't speak while I'm doing this.
I'm sorry.
She does it one more time and it's like absolute silence for 5 minutes. And then the cat nods its little head and then runs away.
Matt, canonically, you think that all 3 of these cats are one cat.
Okay.
But they are all very distinctly different.
They look very different, but it's one cat to you. You don't register that they're 3 different cats.
Okay.
Whew, canon saved. That's why we have a BM. He did a frivolous fact where he said, I saw a cat once.
Yeah, I saw a cat once.
Go ahead and roll for Dr. Olivia Benson to do her thing.
Yeah, well, that's a 15 plus 5. That's a dirty 20. Yeah, no, editors know. I'd love if you would just pop on some dun 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 dun.
Right.
And we see this little cat like just tippy tapping. She jumps up on some air vents and climbs through the air vents real Die Hard style. Drops in on a little like propeller rope into the office and opens up one of the filing cabinets and like shuffles through it with her little kitty paws and finds the file, picks it up with her teeth, hooks herself back onto the rappel line and right back up to the air duct.
Right as she gets into the air duct, the door opens and 2 people come walking in. I don't know what we're going to do for lunch today.
But Dr. Olivia Benson has a little tiny tranquilizer gun. And so Dr. Olivia Benson, there can't be any witnesses. And these people get knocked right out.
Oh, that's so great because she was already done with the job.
And she could have gone out the front door, but cameras. And so she returns. Thank you. I would like to read these documents.
You start looking through them. You see for the last 4 days, the shipments haven't been coming in. They've been getting ambushed about an hour outside of town to the east.
All right, so this is probably where we can assume the action's going to go down.
Let's head there then. Should we come up with a plan first, maybe? Or should we just like...
Plan? We don't need a plan. I have Dr. Olivia Benson, Meredith Grey, and Benjamin Button. They're the plan.
Good point. And I never plan anything, so I don't know what I was thinking. So let's just head there.
You just start heading east, right?
Yes. We're on our way. And what's like fun like music that like the camera shot shows us walking out of the big town entratorium, right? And like it's like the sun is like right behind us and it's just shadows on a horizon. It's like very of like badass, you know?
Oh. I was going to say that Rusted Root song.
Oh.
Which is, wait, what's the rest of the song?
The Send Me On My Way.
We're on our way. We're on our way.
It really changes the tone depending on what song you pick.
We're on our way. Welcome to Somewhere in the Middle of the Episode, where we do ads and promo swaps and whatnot and who's it's. So real quick, just want to say thank you for listening this far. Bunkers and Badasses is made by Nerdvana Games, so go to their website, check it out. You can probably still get a deluxe edition that comes with miniatures, a board, a dry erase map, standees, and all sorts of fun things in it. So go to nerdvanagames.com, check it out. You can support us directly on Ko-fi. There'll be a link in the episode description and the link tree at the very least. Huge shout out to Kyle, who does our music, as well as Shard13, XIII. They also do a lot of our music, and we are so grateful to them because it is amazing. I love being able to put original music into the show. All right, that's it. There might be an ad after this and some promo swaps from other shows. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Welcome to Nameless Monsters, an actual play podcast currently running Monster of the Week by Michael Sands. Think things are strange in your neck of the woods? Try Triple Springs on for size.
Max is going to take a second. She's been schlepping this person-sized duffel bag. She's going to put it down, undo the combination lock, and she pulls out a belt of grenades.
Max, you're the government person, so I don't want to, tell you how to do your job.
Join Brad, Mags, and Morris as they try to navigate the weirdness facing them at every turn.
Oh no, starting out strong with a 6.
Oh no!
I've got 2 charm and everything.
Brad is so charming.
She shoots you.
Oh shit!
Nameless Monsters. Catch us every other Wednesday on your favorite platform. And happy hunting.
You walk an hour out there and you see 150 squares in front of you. There is a number of wagons that are broken apart, sails laying across the ground, boxes open. That was
sorry about
fierce
that.
one.
I know, I'm so sorry about that.
You know what? I hope that I can use that at some point in the episode.
Oh, you gotta.
That's a sound clip I can clip.
Maggie, you made it into the show. Good job.
You made it. You hit the big time.
Now you gotta pay her SAG dues.
Damn it. This is why I don't work with the union actors.
Rich old man, get out of here.
How did I get all the way out here? Must have used my teleportation portals. Well, bye. And then a hoverboard pops up out of the dirt and he steps on it and he hoverboards away.
Aladdin's his way back up to his mansion.
Yeah. So you see these broken wagons and boxes and stuff. The scene of the crime.
Is there anything to be gleaned from the scene?
Well, you could roll a search check.
That's a 3 plus a 5, which is still 8.
Are you rolling 2, Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, I might as well. That's a 17.
The cats are going through the boxes. You're going through them, Sailor. You're not finding much, just boxes, broken boxes. That's it.
Are they good boxes, though? Do I want to keep them?
No, they are not salvageable. Lots of splinter. You even get a splinter going through it.
Ow, beans.
Mr. Mayor, you are looking through and you see a lot of different footprints and you can see there's no blood splatter or anything. So it looks like relatively minimal damage to people, but definitely damage to goods, and a lot of goods are missing.
I mean, that's what I'm really worried about.
Can he be frantically tearing through the cotton candy supply co wagon, searching for something, anything?
Yeah, actually, that's when you find it. You find one strand of cotton candy hanging off a part of a broken wagon, beautifully fluttering in the wind. You just see that one pink strand. Can
he also, because of this one pink strand, it gives him like all of the knowledge he needs. He's like, there's a caravan coming that's 5 miles away.
Yeah.
Like turns into Jason Bourne over this cotton candy strand.
Cotton candy dissolves in...
The temperature of the water has to be...
Oh my gosh, actually, no, for real. Okay, since you've been obsessed with cotton candy, you instantly start calculating that and you're like, with the temperatures of this desert, cotton candy would have melted to the wood and then boiled over and dissipated and disappeared into the air within 4 hours. So we know that within 3 hours, this place has probably been raided. This is fresh.
Just lightly touches it to his tongue. It's still fresh.
This brand is from a place in the east.
The direction that it was coming from.
It's the high quality stuff.
Yeah. So they can only sell it in a town to the west.
Is that because of one of the laws that you made during the week you were in office?
Yes. Yeah. All cotton candy has to pass through the town.
There's a toll, a cotton candy toll that has to be paid. Is there a hill? Is this like a hilly area? Or is there like something where I could like climb up and be like, get into like a sniper position?
Absolutely.
I want to go to there.
Okay.
So because I have the dopest sniper rifle and I'm a pretty good shot. What I'm going to do, even though I know I said previously I hate planning. However, I'll make an exception for this one time. What if I climb up to the top of this thing that's over here and hide out and send you a signal when I can see that they are coming and we can prepare to just like get them?
That sounds great.
Dr. Olivia Benson, you go over to this cave. Meredith Grey, I'm going to need you to come with me. And Benjamin Button, you know what to do. And I start to climb up to the thing to get into a sniper position.
Roll an insight check.
That's a 10 plus 3, 13.
As you're trekking your way to your vantage point, you start thinking about the documents you looked through and you see that the next shipment isn't scheduled to arrive until tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, beans! I climb back down.
As you're climbing back down, roll me another insight.
17.
You notice something as you're going back down because you have this vantage point. You've got this big area that you can see, and you see footprints all over the place around the wagons, but none of them go off in any other direction other than straight towards town.
Are we being embezzled? These bandits are coming to our town. Have the drivers of these wagons, have they been accounted for? Did my documents say that?
I mean, you probably still have those papers, so you could do a search on those. I'll let you do that.
Okay. 17 plus 5. So I think I can glean some information from these papers.
Yeah, as you're looking through it, you start to notice that there's no injuries really even. It's goods missing, wagon ships not making it into the portatorium.
So we're being frauded is what you're telling me.
Maybe we should go investigate these drivers.
Yeah, let's go to town and see if we can track them down. Dr. Olivia Benson, I'm going to need you to run ahead and start trying to find... Wait, no. I put my fingers back up to my temple and I stare at her very intently to tell her to take a quick glance at these documents, learn the drivers' names, and go to town and find them. And we'll catch up. We're just a little bit slower than she is. And then 10 minutes later... she does her little kitty head nod, and then she runs off. We could have been walking this whole time.
That 10 minutes is how much earlier Olivia Benson gets there.
So because she hasn't even found anybody yet.
So you arrived 10 minutes later than Olivia Benson.
Dr. Olivia Benson.
So sorry. Yeah. You arrived 10 minutes later than Dr. Olivia Benson, so it would have been the same time that you would have arrived had you not communicated for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. Roll. What was she doing again?
We were going back to town to find the drivers that are on these manifests of these wagons to see if they have been accounted for and if they can tell us what happened and confess their crimes.
As you approach the town, you see a ambulance wagon in front of the portatorium.
Oh no!
And as you get closer, you see two people bringing somebody out in a stretcher, and then they grab another stretcher and they go back in and they bring out another person and put them in the back of the wagon. They're moving though. They're still alive.
Oh, thank God. So scared. Can I send Meredith Grey over to the ambulance to give me a report on the status of the bodies?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I sit and I stare at Meredith Grey. She communicates a lot faster though, so this only takes like 5 seconds. She's very food motivated.
That makes sense. Right. Yeah. Very Pavlovian. It's almost like as soon as you get that mind bell,
ding, go get that gross body.
It's just Meredith Grey, right? Not Dr. Meredith Grey.
No, just Meredith Grey.
Just Meredith Grey.
She started med school, but she couldn't complete it. She couldn't hack it, you know?
Couldn't quite resisting eating corpses.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, roll a search check.
Oh my God, that's a 1.
A nat 1?
Yes.
She gets distracted. You see her eating gauze.
Yeah, she'll eat anything.
She's in the back of the wagon, though.
Well, I think we should still walk over and investigate also.
As you get closer, one of the people notices the cat, Meredith Grey, and, no, you can't eat that. That's not food. Sam, what do we do? I don't know, Frodo. No relations.
Yeah.
That would be wild if it was like this whole time we've been a Lord of the Rings fan fiction podcast.
Twist.
Chase the cat away or something, Frodo. Come on. You told me you would follow me anywhere. This is dumb. So dumb. Anyways, but you come upon them as they're arguing about the cat, and they're not actually trying to stop it. I'm allergic to cats. Come on, Sam.
I'm curious to know more about what they're doing.
Keep going. All right. Well, you should have thought of that before you became allergic to cats. This isn't a choice. You're born with it. Mm-hmm.
And the whole time they're bickering, Mr. Mayor and Sailor are just like slowly walking their way towards the ambulance.
Allergies aren't a choice, Sam. Yeah, right. That's what big government wants you to think. Big Allegratorium. They want to sell you their meds. This is why we can't have intelligent conversations. It's because you just you are always listening to those conspiracy echo casts.
We show up and Sailor goes to both of them. You're both wrong. And they go to the ambulance.
Okay, yeah, they're arguing right at the back of the ambulance where those two people are. They go, what do you do? Oh, Mr. Mayor, hey, we weren't expecting you here.
Neither was I, honestly. Are these the people from the cotton candy massacre?
Massacre?
I think if there was a massacre, Frodo and I would know about that. We work at the hospitalatorium, and there has been no bodies like that. No severely injured people. I mean, skin knees.
No, I meant the cotton candy was massacred.
Oh, well, yeah, we wouldn't know about that then. Okay. These two are just employees that work at the portatorium. I guess there was some dart in their neck.
Oh.
Can Sailor climb into the back of the ambulance and question one of the guys?
They start to hesitate as you climb into the wagon, and then they look at Mr. Mayor and they're like, she's with the mayor.
I give like a very serious nod.
Here right now is the friendly manager. Okay. What's going on? What happened? What can you tell me?
Roll a talk check.
9 + 0. 9.
I felt like this little sting in my neck, and then I fell asleep. I got real drowsy and fell right asleep. This next thing I know, I'm waking up here.
Can I look around to see if I can find the dart?
It's fairly obvious. They're still sticking out of the neck.
I wasn't sure if the EMTs knew to take them out or leave them in.
We're just wagon drivers. We pick up bodies and bring them to the hospitalatorium. We're not doctors.
We're just body movers, man. I want to look at the dart. Tell me more about the dart.
Roll an insight check.
Oh, that's a natural 20, baby.
You immediately recognize that as one of Dr. Olivia Benson's darts.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
These are the same guys that Dr. Olivia Benson took out.
I mean, you didn't know necessarily, right? You didn't see all that happen.
No. Damn. Here I thought somebody else would have been taken down by darts. So this has been okay.
Yeah, and it's getting like evening. It's pretty, mid-evening.
In this time that we have been like investigating with the ambulance and all that, has Dr. Olivia Benson found any of the wagon drivers?
Ooh, okay, roll that search check.
That's a 5 + 5 is a 10. Dr. Olivia Benson, come on.
Comes back holding a bloody napkin.
Let's do it with these cats and bloody napkins. I don't know what to do from here, Mr. Mayor.
Can I investigate the napkin to see if it has like a name of an establishment?
Yeah, you can.
That's a 14.
It looks real innocent. Like this cat just probably dug through the trash and found a bloody napkin, just like a slightly bloody napkin, as if maybe somebody had like a bloody nose or something. Totally unrelated.
I really thought that was going to go somewhere.
You know, I really hate to say it, but I think we should ask Paul.
Who?
Come with me. We're heading straight to where I think Paul works, which is at the same place he works.
Yeah, you get to the City Hall Auditorium. Well, okay, you don't know where Paul works in the building. He just always comes to your office.
Mr. Mayor, I'm going to need you to go to your office and leave the door open.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, what are you doing in your office?
I think I'm just going to sit at my desk. I can't focus on anything with this door wide open. All these papers keep blowing off my desk.
And is that like the siren song to Paul?
You hear a door all the way across the building fling open, and then you hear running.
The light pitter patter.
You hear panting. It's getting heavier, and you hear it go up some stairs, and then it slips.
And then he like strips on the stairs.
Yeah, slides down. You hear the body sliding down. Oh shit! The scramble up. It gets to the door. Open or close, sir.
What? What are you talking about? That's not what I need you for, Paul.
I want Sailor to like slam the door shut behind him. Like this is now turned into an interrogation.
Oh shit. Oh, you get me every time, Sailor. Warn a fella. What's with you and behind doors?
I'm not going to force a blank space here, joke, but I got a blank space, baby. And I need you to tell me what you know about these people. And I take the manifest and I show him the names of the people in the manifest. I'm like, what happened to these people?
I don't know. I work here at the office. Did you guys deal with the bandits out there? Did you solve anything? What? You said you were going to take care of it, and now you're asking me to take care of it?
I'm not asking you to take care of it. I'm asking you to tell me who these people are.
It says right there, Jerry Gargoyle and Felissa Frijo. These are names. I don't know them.
Where do they live? Where can I find out?
Well, if they're driving the wagons in here, they probably left on a wagon. They might be transporting goods to the next town. I don't know. That's how it normally works. Usually they come here and they drop off the goods and then they continue to drive and deliver goods to other places. They're like Santa Claus, but paid.
Tell me Santa Claus isn't paid?
Oh, shit.
You tell me Santa Claus is doing this out of the goodness of his heart?
That's what I thought. That's what my mama said.
That's what my mama said too.
Thanks for the support, someone in the hallway.
You're welcome. Mr. Mayor, what do you think? Should we believe him?
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he knows anything.
Well, it looks like they're getting hit every day. Next shipment comes here tomorrow afternoon. It looks like maybe you guys just camp out and wait.
How do you feel about camping, Mr. Mayor?
We can do that. I'm used to living out in the wasteland anyway.
So I think we should just head back out to the spot where we were and then just camp out for the evening and tell nice little campfire stories.
That sounds great. Paul, why is the door closed?
I didn't even close it this time. She did that.
Why is the door closed, Paul?
He seems way more freaked out when you say it that way. And he backs up against the door, never turning his back, and his hand goes on the door handle and can't find it for a little bit, finally finds it and jiggles the door open and then slides out and shuts the door behind him, never turning his back to you, sailor.
Good. I got a bad reputation. So yeah, I think that's what we do. We go back out and set up shop.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you guys go all the way out there. You set up your camp. Good Boy's pretty experienced with that kind of thing. So maybe it's even a decent camp. I don't know. What kind of camp do you set up?
I don't know if it would be decent, honestly.
That's true, actually.
Yeah. I think it's like a lean-to made out of leather and newspapers.
Classic Good Boy tent. You guys spend the night. You're chatting. You're having a good old time. The two of you bestest of friends.
It was an evening spent mostly of like one sentence statements and the other person going, mm-hmm.
Sure is windy tonight.
Mm-hmm. Man, I could really go for some nachos right about now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Are the three cats also sitting around the fire?
You tell me. You're in control of them.
Oh, yeah. So the three cats sitting in front of the fire, but still only registering as one cat. It's a good boy.
Yeah, definitely. So fast friends through this very intense, deep conversation throughout the night, going on, things like that. You guys eventually go to bed. You wake up in the morning, and good boy, you wake up as you feel a breeze come, and this paper just slaps you right in the face.
Man, where did that paper come from? It came out of nowhere, almost like magic. And I look at it.
Okay, you pull it off of your face. It says on there, join the magical school of Hollyfirth and learn magic for yourself. Adventure awaits. Something like that, And then at the bottom, it says, organized fun, 1837, Gray Street, Geohold, Alaspis, 477569420.
Gonna have to check this out. I have a feeling this will make me temporarily speechless at some point in the future.
You take down your lean-to and you're just kind of chilling, waiting for the wagons to show, or the bandits, whichever happens first. It's getting late afternoon. Have you guys taken up a vantage point? What are you doing? Are you hanging down by the debris of the old ones?
I want to say first, to take down the lean-to, I think I just push it over.
There's already so much destruction from all the wagons.
Yeah. Just time to take down camp, and then just push over the lean-to and walk away.
Sailor wants to climb back up where she was climbing previously. She wants to set up the same positions. Dr. Olivia Benson with her, Meredith Grey hiding on one of the side hiding points, and then Tank, you know what to do. Or Benjamin Button, he's a tank, you know what to do. And so Dr. Olivia Benson and I.
Was he hiding in the wagon area?
Whatever Benjamin Button does is not for me to know.
You don't tell Benjamin Button what to do.
He has done some questionable things, and as long as I don't know about it, I can't testify against him or anything. So he knows what to do. So me and Dr. Olivia Benson climb up to our sniper vantage point so I can keep watch for any approaching visitors.
Mr. Mayor, what are you doing?
I think I'm going to try to hide somewhere close to where they're going to be passing through.
From what you could tell, the wagon debris was all pretty central. It's all kind of in that same path.
Can I hide in the wagon debris?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
It's going to look glorious when you erupt from it later.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll a sneak check.
19?
Oh, wow, okay.
Whoa,
I thought for sure that was going to be bad. I was ready to do essentially a lampshade on your head. Where do you hide?
I think I sort of just pull a bunch of the boards from the broken boxes over me, or the wagons or whatever. Just cover myself with debris in a way that looks natural.
I think that's perfect. You do that perfectly. Sailor Twift, you are at your vantage point. It's a great vantage point. Roll me a search check.
That's a 9. I regret to inform you.
You get distracted playing with Dr. Olivia Benson. She was rubbing up against you.
I'm trying to have a conversation with her, so all I'm doing is just, again, I have my fingers at my temple and I'm just staring at her so intently, not even focusing on the road.
I mean, is it a good conversation?
She didn't like the Shrek movies, and so I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it.
Even Shrek 2?
I know. I'm trying to gauge her opinion on it.
Offensive portrayal of cats?
It's definitely relationship changing, yeah.
You're having this conversation and then you hear some noise and it, of course, breaks you out. And you see bandits pretty much right at the wreckage that's already there.
So, you know what this means?
War.
I'm going to have to start my Shrek conversation with her all over again. She's not going to remember it.
She only remembers if you complete the conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, because you have to start.
It's brutal.
Do you start that now, or is this a...
Now's not the time.
You look at Dr. Olivia Benson and she puts her paw to her head and just gives the saddest eyes like, I don't know what we were talking about, but I know that it was important. Please.
Devastating. While Dr. Olivia Benson, I don't have time for this right now, and I'm so sorry. I promise we'll put a pin in it, and we'll come right back to this. But I need you to run down there and tell Mr. Mayor that the bandits are a-coming.
Roll traverse check. Let's do a traverse check for Dr. Olivia Benson.
That is a 17 plus. Does it even matter? A 1 with an asterisk next to it.
Oh, that's if it's tight spaces. Squeeze checks.
Gotcha.
Dr. Olivia Benson makes it so quick. First, it does the little sprint, jumps on the dune, and it just rides a board down the sand.
Very cool.
Total sand surfing, natural.
Just everything that Dr. Olivia Benson does is so epic. Like every single thing that she does.
And then gets to the bottom, jumps off, and then lands on a box that's broken. And as the front paws and then almost immediately after the back paws hit this box, it makes the sound dum, dum. After that, it goes right to Mr. Mayor and paws at him.
What is it?
And Dr. Olivia Benson takes her little tiny paw and points at her eyes and then points down the road.
Oh.
As if to say, look, they are coming.
Bandits? Down the road?
Dr. Olivia Benson nods once.
Coming in this direction?
Nods once.
And then you hear the wagons coming up from behind. You can feel the ground shaking. And you even hear some voices, because that's how close they are. You hear the voices. Hey, get in your hiding places. Get in your hiding places. They're coming. They're coming. Feet shuffling through the dirt, pressing up against wood around you. I can keep describing things and then you can just interrupt as soon as you want to interrupt.
Okay.
They start to hush a little. There's some little whispers. You can hear some heavy breathing, like one is very, very close to you because you can't see. You're buried, right?
Yeah.
And so you can hear that heavy breathing, and you hear them talking. All right, go time. We got this. We got this. This is for all the cotton candy. And then the wagons get closer. They're looking around. So this is where all those other wagons got ambushed, huh? I guess we should be expecting something. Is that how this works? We know you're out there, you bastards. No, you don't. Damn it.
Derek.
They stand up. Yeah, we're here. Way to ruin the fucking ambush, Derek.
Derek, is that you?
Yeah.
What are you doing out here robbing wagons?
I got this new job. The mayor started this whole program to stimulate the economy, give us more jobs. So I signed up for the bandit program.
Oh, is it treating you well? Because the cotton business has been rough for us ever since this happened.
Well, business has been kind of good for me. I could afford a new pair of underwear finally.
Oh, hey, that's great.
We almost have enough money for Geraldine's kid's right shoe.
Hey, good for her.
Yeah, we're real excited. So I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. It's just business.
I think I'm going to stand up right then.
I was like, that's a dope entrance.
Yeah.
How do you stand up? Is it fast or is it like a slow rise?
No, I think it's fast.
Okay.
Okay. You're doing the just no. I'm all right. I've been here auditing you.
Holy shit, is that the mayor? Sorry, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, yes. And I've been here auditing you to see how this new bandit position is working out. And I have to say, I'm not impressed.
Sailors up at her vantage point, like, are they talking out their problems? What are they doing down there?
Yeah, you're too far to hear anything.
Why is no one getting punched?
What do you mean it's not working out? You put this whole program together. I had doubts. I had very serious doubts, but it's actually working.
Yeah, but the cotton candy is the lifeblood of our town, and it's just not making it through. Also, like, what was that ambush? What was that?
Well, Derek fucked it up.
Exactly.
Hey, Derek's a hard-working boy.
I'm sorry, Derek. I know that you didn't have a mother around to raise you right, but damn it. It just seems common not to yell or talk during the thing. Like if you just let them come through, they think that they didn't know for sure.
Yeah, it's not Marco Polo.
See, she gets it.
Been there, my friend.
How would you do it, Mr. Mayor? Why don't you're a psycho. You must have done this 100 times.
Well, you're supposed to wait until they're like right there. So then you can surprise them. And don't tell listen, I'm not happy that I'm going to have to say this, but I think we're going to have to pass some regulations. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to do it, but I think we're all going to have to go back to town and you're going to have to get some training.
I think we're in trouble, guys. Dr. Olivia Benson puts the hand to the mouth and goes,
Ooh.
All right. So you're saying that we got to do some sort of regulations, some programs. I mean, honestly, we're surprised because I don't think anyone signed up for the Vault Hunter gig.
Vault Hunter gig.
You said that would double the jobs. We all just signed up for bandits because that sounded a little more rowdy and fun. Nobody signed up to be Vault Hunters to stop us.
Oh, yeah. You know what? This is another thing that I'm going to have to put in place, and I'm sorry about this. I think we're going to have to do a draft.
Like a rough draft? No, like a draft beer, you dumb nut.
No, like for the football team.
That makes sense.
You know, at the stadium-torium?
I always got picked for last because I'm not good at speaks. You don't need to be a good speaker. See, I don't know very well either how to talk, so you're not far behind, but it's okay. You can be a follower. Lots of bandits are followers. Thanks to you. That's what I'm giving you. Yeah, no problem. We got to stick together. We're all bandits, right? Well, thanks, Mr. Mayor. We really appreciate this.
No problem. This is exactly how I saw this going.
Sailor, this is why you get elected for a second term. Sailor Twift climbs down from her vantage point, like super annoyed. Why is no one punching anybody? Why haven't I fired my gun yet?
I mean, you can. I'm pretty sure the penalty for giving away an ambush is death.
What?
Oh shit, Derek, run!
Derek starts to run, and people on the car are yelling, Zig! Zag! Sailor gets her sniper rifle out.
Mr. Mayor, are you serious? Are you?
Yeah, no, this was one of the cotton candy laws that I passed recently.
How is this related to cotton candy?
Sailor shoots, but she misses. On purpose. It's more of a threat shot.
Well, now maybe he'll learn his lesson.
Are you gonna let him go?
Yeah.
Sailor aims like just one more time. Nah, lowers the gun.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Derek's a good kid. Not the brightest, but good.
Well, maybe he'll do the next ambush right.
You all walk back to town together. You spend the rest of the day kind of walking through these training sort of programs, regulations. Then as you go back to the town hallatorium, or city hallatorium, whatever it is, both apply. It's fine. Whatever.
Capitol Buildingtorium.
Yeah. So many different names. Standing at the front, you see a guy that looks exactly like that statue to the right. And he's standing there with a real cocky smile, and the old man next to him, he's holding some documents, sees you approaching. Looks like your term's up, Mr. Mayor.
Did you get the paperwork filed?
I did. Stamped. Took a little longer than I expected, but it's all in order. He's right. It's all in order.
Oh.
Sorry, my friend, Mr. Mayor. For one more day, tomorrow we'll do the inauguration of the next mayor.
I still had so much cotton candy work to do.
Well, you're still in office until tomorrow.
That's true. We need to get all those cotton candy laws passed.
We could celebrate with a big cotton candy party.
Well, that's true. We just got some cotton candy.
Cotton Eye Joe, I better get the store open.
Are you just going to eat cotton candy for the rest of the night? Is that the plan?
He gets the craziest sugar high.
Yeah.
Perfect. Skip to the next day. There you all are. Fair 2.0. Second fair in like a week and a half.
Second mayor fair.
Mr. Mayor and Sailor Twift, you're standing there together, kind of having a little fond few last moments together before he is no longer Mr. Mayor.
Well, Mr. Mayor, it's been a pretty wild couple of weeks.
Yeah, I would say that we did a lot of good, but I honestly don't remember any of it. I have such a bad cotton candy hangover right now.
Well, let me be the first to tell you, it wasn't a great job, but it was a good job. And I'll miss having you around.
Oh, I'll miss being Mr. Mayor.
You know, by the way, I never took the time to actually learn your name.
Oh, my name, it's lost. I have no recollection.
I know, sir. You didn't lose. You won that re-election. Now come with me and let's swear you in again. And he grabs your arm just like before and he tries to move with you. Come on, sir. Let's get you to the stageatorium.
Sailor just stands there, hands on her hips. Not again.
Thanks so much for listening to Friend Info Adventure Co. Badasses. Rebecca and I did improv sort of together. We took some improv classes. She is way better than me.
You are
say that. Such a pro. Yeah. But we were both better than Matt.
I mean, I'd like to dispute that, but I don't feel like I can.
Matt, honestly, the key to it is a chaos brain, and chaos brain is a gift and a curse.
Yeah. I have such a hard time letting go of control that it's hard.
You did great in improv. Yeah, all three of us were in improv together. At Crowdsource Comedy, why don't you go ahead and check them out? Classes are on Tuesday. No, I don't know what days they're on or anything.
I think still Tuesdays, because every week I'm like, should I go? And then it's been that way for like 2 years.
For real, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see those emails every week, and I keep thinking...
Maybe this is the week, and it never is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, right here, the three of us can commit to doing it one day. But commit to one day, not like a specific day.
One day.
Does this not count?
Yeah, this is totally improv class. Yeah. Craig would be so embarrassed. But if he hears this edited, he'll be like, I did good.
Uh-huh. The magic is all in the editing.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, thank you so much, Rebecca, for coming on, doing this. This was super last minute. I texted you this morning and we did it in the evening. So
literally, I was still in bed reading my text message. I just woken up all shiny-eyed, bright-eyed, ready for the day. See that text and I'm like, you know what? I don't have anything else going on today. And I am so glad I said yes. I had an absolute blast.
Yeah, same.
It was fun.
Thank you so much for having me.
Why don't you go ahead and plug what you got? Social medias, projects.
I'm on Twitter. That's where I'm most active, at You Gross Rebecca.
You Gross?
Yeah, ew, gross. Because on multiple occasions, male comics have told me that's gross. And then you can hear me every Saturday on the Geek Show podcast, wherever podcasts are sold. And then I also just launched my own YouTube channel, The Critic's Darling, where I'm just a girl I want to talk about movies. And so that's my YouTube channel. Check them all out. I'll put links in the episode description, of course. Rebecca is just amazing. She's so great.
Yeah.
Bob.
Was that your addition, Matt? Is the
No, I was gonna say no. I was gonna say thanks for coming on and making our podcast good.
Oh, you little fucker! What are you saying? You saying our podcast isn't good without her? Listen, here's the curse with me though. Every podcast I have not every podcast, but most podcasts that I have guested on, I've wound it up just never leaving. So sorry. I mean, on that, I think I told you this, and I think I told Matt this maybe, is that originally if Kimmy decided not to do it because she was on the fence, or if Matt decided to drop out, or if anyone decided to drop out, I was like, Rebecca is my next choice, you know. Like, I'm in the wings, just like, put me on, coach. Thank you for listening, badasses. It was fun having Rebecca on. I'm not gonna rave for too long here because I know that this was already a long episode. So between now and the next episode that comes out, it's Phil's birthday. So if you want to show him some love, go to your favorite podcatcher and write a review and say how much you love Tarquin. Everybody loves Tarquin. You can follow us at FF Adventure Co. on all of the social medias. We have our Discord. The link is now added into the link tree. I guess I missed that, so that has been updated. That's pretty much it. Our next episode to come out will either be the 9th or the 16th of May. It's kind of a big one, and so it might take a little bit of extra editing, and life is getting a little bit busier, so I'm going to do my absolute best to get it out on the 9th. But if not, it will just be delayed to the 16th. All right, that's it, badasses. Insert some clever line about being a badass.
Ball hunter, I'll watch your back if you watch mine, ball hunter. Those bandits better run and hide. You got your 20-sided die. You got a sparkle in your eye. You got your guns. Let's get some.
This has been Nacho Corner with Rebecca Frost. This is the corner you're looking for.
Oh.
That was just dumb because anyway, I don't need to explain my fucking joke.
If you have to, maybe it wasn't funny in the first place.
It was funny. It was just, there was just too much time. In the edit, it'll be funnier.
It was funny. You just don't know what comedy is.